just because you're not saying names, when you're describing the type of hair, when you're describing the clothes they wear, that's still problematic because you're subliminally talking about somebody. I'm telling you, I said all of this.
But you just said, though, that they wasn't talking about me.
No.
At that time, they weren't.
He's saying at the beginning you weren't the topic of conversation until later. That's when the whole thing popped off. But at the beginning, the entire live was about people not doing this, not name dropping, not putting pictures in the background, not calling people names like 27 piece. This is what Bella's entire live was about. And what they're trying to explain is that when they got up there, Jeff was being addressed because Jeff came in and said what he needed to say. Then Thailand came in. And when Thailand came in, she only spoke about Jeff.
That's it.
When Nico came in, they only spoke about Jeff. It wasn't until you got in the box. It wasn't until Tip got in the box. Tip mentioned something about Diamond, but not directly connected to those people over there. That's the first time your name got brought up in that live yesterday. I left after that, so I don't know what happened once you got in the box. Today, I was in that live from when it began to when it ended. The only time your name was mentioned was when a couple times with Jen, but it was nothing malicious, nothing negative about Diamond. When Nico came up, Nico spoke nothing about Diamond. It was off of you. It was on somebody else's issue. When Bro Code came up, that's when Diamond's name came back. You know, I know the whole issue with you and Bro Code. Those men, some of those questions that were asked, I feel like the original old people that's been on your live use those questions to be messy because they know what Chef and Bella don't know. That's the only thing that I had a problem with is those people snuck questions in. They use them for that. But since they're not the original people, they don't know about Bro Code. They had no idea that those questions would have caused problems like that. So I don't want Bella and Chef to make it seem like they were being malicious in what they did because they just didn't know. When Bro Code got up there, there's certain questions that Lorenzo would not answer. There's certain questions that AJ said, hey, we're not addressing that.
Sure
did. You know how those men are about you. They're not going to get on no platform and disparage Diamond at all, no matter what happened between y'all. They'll do that in your face. They'll do it over the phone. But you know how Lorenzo and AJ is about you, Diamond, in other places. They did not disparage you in any way. Even though I told Lorenzo he lied about something, it wasn't about something that happened with you, Diamond. They showed the utmost respect for you. After Lorenzo left, Abundantly came up. Abundantly said one thing about you, and then the questions that were asked about Abundantly was nothing about you and Diamond. It was about, hey, I said, hey, could you ask Abundantly why she called me a pick-me? It was other people saying, hey, could you ask Abundantly about her child, about this, and that? It wasn't about Diamond. The live today was not centered around you at all. Me and your other mods were in there. There is no way we would sit in a space. We were there all day where you are being degraded and disparaged and not stand up and say anything. I promise you, I hope Bella can download this live and send it to you.
Oh, you know I will.
This is being spent out of control. These people did not let people drag the Diamond Show or Diamond's name. There's no way that I would have sat there and let that happen. You know me. We've been knowing each other for almost 2 years. I would not come up here and lie to you.
But they didn't do it there, but they definitely did it in another fucking live.
Yes, we know that.
That has nothing to do with us.
Hold on.
So wait a minute. Today's live, y'all trying to say that live was not.
We talking about Bro Code right now.
Detrimental to me.
Hey, yo, please.
Only you could be the judge of that. Only you could be.
Basically, what she's saying is, what Shaw's saying is, the lives held by the people closest to you were not centered around you. Now, what happened as a
we talking about today's
effect?
live. We talking about
right.
today's.
She's saying the lives of the people that is closest to you were not held about you or centered around you. Now, the residual effects of those lives, they probably dragged you and did all that extra shit. That's what I'm hearing.
You, Diamond, only you would know if the live is detrimental to you. That's why I want you to go
I know it had to be detrimental because when I keep saying, like, if I am trying to do bigger things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I receive a message. Hey, what's going on? I'm in the live.
Yeah, okay. So I know when she came into the live, so
I'm
I
trying
know
to figure out, like
looking at it from her point of view, I can understand
when
why
I
it
received
looks.
that message from.
Okay, so she came in on a part where the questions were being asked to Lorenzo and AJ. So some of the
I don't.
questions,
Who came in on the part? Was Stephanie?
yeah, Stephanie, I seen when she came in, and it was during the time where Lorenzo and AJ were in the box, and they were asking them questions. Like we all have acknowledged, some of the questions, the anonymous questions, were out of pocket. However, they were still asked, but your brothers turned those questions down. They did not answer them. Even when Lorenzo and AJ were speaking on you in positivity, she was still in the comments saying,
Tim just said in the comments. So even the live may not have been centered, but it was definitely about Diamond, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let
That
y'all have it.
because people won't acknowledge the fact.
Slim, please.
Because what, Slim?
That because people won't acknowledge the fact that some of these people that y'all even bring up and y'all try and tear down or y'all go with are only relevant because of the morning show. Some of these people y'all wouldn't even know they name. They don't have platforms outside of here. Y'all only bring them up because of their relevance towards
But it
Diamond
ain't even. But
and the
listen, it's
Diamond
not
show.
even about.
And,
Listen, hear me out,
and
y'all.
because of that,
It's not
it's
even. Slim, it's not. It's not even about what you talking about right now, Slim. What I'm saying to y'all is, y'all, like, all I'm saying is, for someone who I do bigger business with, to, hey, what is going on? This don't look right.
yeah, and I'm telling you,
And she acknowledged she did not see yesterday's live.
no, but Bella,
Yesterday,
even
she
if
didn't see
she
yesterday. We talking about today, though.
See,
listen to what I'm
that's the
saying, the
so
part that
that's
she came,
problematic. Hold on, Char, because that's problematic because she would see yesterday that the conversation, the way it took
But the
place,
thing,
how it's okay.
okay. So yesterday's live, when I got in and I defended myself or whatever, and I was back and forth. Y'all have to remember, Stephanie been here before y'all. So Stephanie been watching a lot back in the hallways before she came on the show and asked me to be on Roku. So what I'm saying is, like, she knows like a history with everything that y'all don't know. But like I said, if it might not be detrimental to y'all because y'all was not affected by it. I was. At the end of the day, y'all wasn't affected by it. I was.
How?
I'm not, because my business partner reached out to me. That's how. So if my business partner reached out to me, hypothetically speaking, right? Since Steph, hypothetically speaking, whatever businesses that I probably did have in play, it's a possibility that probably won't happen. Is that better now? Is that better now? Did I need to say that to y'all?
like I said, for people that's trying to make it seem like anybody that you bring up that only has relevance over here and it's surrounding Black Diamond, 9 times out of 10 people are bringing them up in order to bring relevance to Diamond. So they might be taking slick shot jabs at this person on the strength of their alliance to Diamond. If they didn't have alliance to Diamond, they'd be able to make it through any live show without having to be addressed or acknowledged at any moment. And for y'all to keep...
So if it's stopping me from moving forward, and you know what I'm saying, with everything, because that's what a lot of people want to see. So there you have it.
And
can I?
because of what she does and how intelligent she is with how the internet and social media and all of this works, Had Bella had the opportunity to show her yesterday's live, today's live would have made sense to her, and she would have been able to see this was not, I get it, I do get that part of it because your name was mentioned, but this was not what she thought it was. It just wasn't. You have your longest running mod up there telling you this. Other people
Well,
are
I will
telling
say
you
this. I will say this, Chef.
but
Right?
you're choosing not to
I
accept
will.
it.
I will listen. This affected me, not y'all.
So why can't your business partner view yesterday's live versus today's? Because yesterday's live to me was more hectic. It was more disrespectful. It actually had cursing and name calling. It had no resolve to it at all. Today's live actually had people making resolutions that they weren't able to make yesterday. It was respectful.
But that's the
It was
difference between business and friendships, though. The difference between business and friendships.
She
I'm
said
not
in the
giving you
comments,
all
she
them.
said, I don't have to do all that, Chef. I don't break bread with you, babe.
Right. The difference
So
between business and
y'all don't
friendships.
listen,
I'm up.
all I'm gonna say is this. When it comes to business and people trying to do bigger things, if y'all in my shoes, then y'all understand. Until then, just like she have to protect her brand as well. This perspective, y'all ain't gonna see that.
All it takes is one time. Bad publicity is bad publicity.
Right. But you know
Yeah,
what? You
depending
know
on
what
how
y'all
it.
say on this app? But you know what y'all say on this app? That y'all say on this app? Bad publicity is always good publicity. That's the
No,
mindset y'all got.
no, that's
That's the
fucked up.
mindset y'all got. I don't
No,
have that mindset
see,
because
Diamond, they don't realize.
I know that a lot of stuff can hinder you from going up the ladder.
Yes,
And that's the difference between a lot of people and me. It's a big
Yeah.
difference. So
that
I
And
will
know.
even if when auntie, if you want to be honest in the situation, you asked me to leave alone, right? The reason
Let
why
me.
I kind of address it is because
It's just
people
like
don't realize when it's a business, bro. Anything that can hinder
it's
me prospering is not you. It's not up to you to decide. It's up to me to decide.
company. This is who we got represent our company.
And that's what I'm telling though,
So
Diamond.
that's where the
Diamond, had
Hold
she
on, wait a
saw
minute.
you
Wait a
yesterday,
minute. Hold on,
no,
wait a
hold
minute.
on. Let her talk.
For example, I'm gonna say this. For example, I seen Peachtree go off in his live and say, I got Hollywood them looking at me right now. I gotta protect my motherfucking brand. He said, laugh and everybody, I'm not with this bullshit. Don't nobody call my phone. Don't nobody talk to me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I was in this app and delete this shit right now.
thanks.
He said that. I understood exactly where he was coming from because he's going up the ladder, not down the ladder. So a lot of y'all that don't have whatever the case may be, or this and that, that ain't my business. All I know is a lot of things I am affected by. Y'all ain't gonna see that. Y'all don't care. Whatever. Saying is, when I received that freaking, that's what it was.
Fucking with the bread. Once you fuck with my
Like that's it. Like, okay, we can't have her represent our brand, and this
fuck
is
it.
going on.
Like all you bringing at that point is negativity. You bringing a bad light on my brand, and you a brand yourself. So now I'm not gonna be able to have you in my brand because you over here bringing negativity.
Take all the blame for what happened. I got to deal with my brand, and that's it. You feel better?
I just did not want there to be confusion.
Man, y'all gotta realize everybody ain't here for the same
Just let
reasons.
Slim let it go.
I got
Diamond, can I? You don't at Bella.
Listen, man. Listen. Like I said, I had big things coming in work. I don't want, listen, I don't want to talk about nothing else.
Good night, Diamond. If you need me, you know where I'm at.
Can I say some of the shit that you missing because of certain people? Cause I be seeing it. I just be in the back in the cut. I don't even come on nobody panel no more. Don't want to get on nobody panel no more. But some of y'all come on, y'all join the morning show. There's a such thing as called a live pro. Diamond's supposed to be a live pro, but she